Next up, we move into round number 5. It's heat 1 of that race. FPVSlacker, Hazardfpv, AK Honky, and SMWOC FPV are due up on that one. They're outplacing their quads. And you can hear a little bit more activity out here at the Jim Creek RC Park here now as we got some airplanes flying low overhead. We got ATVs back out there enjoying the beautiful fall weather, just getting in their last tracks out there before the snow starts to fly. And of course, over the trees on our right as we're looking off towards Pioneer Peak is the Alaska Raceway. So we're hearing some more racing coming over the trees from that one. In fact, it's not the quads that you're hearing in some of those instances. It's the motors of some of these oval track racers over there, the AK Speedway, which has just been certified as a NASCAR track for the first time in its history this season. So the 4 combatants making their way back from the starting blocks towards the flight line now. If you look in the back of the flight line behind the chairs there, you can see all the ATVs back riding around in this park here that we call the Jim Creek Public Use Area. It's the general spot. It's a place that trails access the Knik River, which goes all the way back to the Knik Glacier, and you can really enjoy some of the best of what Alaska has to offer back out in this area. And we sure are enjoying that today with the majestic Pioneer Peak there overlooking the race course in the bright sunny weather and the fall colors. We've got 4 pilots back at the start line about ready to start their race.
Race is ready.
All right, so we've got all the goggles on, thumbs in the air.
Let's race on the tone.
And we're just waiting for a tone now to start the race. And we got a false start out on the track. And we'll restart that race. Didn't see who it was, but somebody got up in the air. I think it might have been Hazard got up a little bit early, seeing as though he's got no video on there. And we do have SMWOC flying around as well. Yeah, looks like Hazard's out there chasing down his quad. So we'll quickly replace those quads. And we've got 4 pilots back at the flight line now. Try number 2 on this one.
Pilot's ready.
Yeah.
Let's race on the tone.
So now we're waiting for a tone, and the hair triggers aside. We'll get underway. And there we go. A good start. 4 quads into the air. And we are racing. So again, a fairly tight knot of pilots out there in the corkscrew area. It's like one in particular is ahead. That's Hazardfpv. He's first through the gate, 23.753 seconds, so a nice time for him. SMWOC not too far behind there. Just under 5 seconds for him. AK Honky, another 5 seconds on that. So a 10-second spread between the first 3. And FPVSlacker out there on the course as well, making his way through. Hazardfpv, another blistering time of 23.875 seconds. He is on a 6-lap pace right now if he can keep this one up. The backwards course is treating him well. SMWOC FPV on a 5-lap pace. That one there, a 30.851 second lap. AK Honky there with a 32.743 second lap. And SMWOC making contact with something, doing a little bit of gyrations, but he's back on it there. Hazard FPV, I haven't seen what happened to him there. He must have hit something. He's gotten behind Smock now. No, he is ahead. He is on his fourth lap. He's on his fifth lap now with 9 seconds left in the race. So something happened. I didn't see what it was. He got slowed down a little bit back there. He kind of came off the pace, but now he is neck and neck with Smock.
Hazard FPV and first Hazard FPV done. Smock FPV
And
and second Smock FPV done.
And Smock hits the ground pretty hard there too. Although it was a 1 lap gap, they came through that start gate at pretty much the exact same time. And I think that's part of what caused the collision there. And there you can see FPVSlacker out there on the course as well.
FPVSlacker in fourth FPV.
So FPVSlacker is able to finish his race. And it looks like they're all done with the race. And the first race, round 5, heat number 1, comes out like this. Hazard FPV finishes with 5 laps. He just barely misses that 6th lap by just under 2 seconds there. Smock FPV, you can see how close they came through the gate together. Look at the spread on that. You don't see it much closer. It's 8/100ths of a second spread through there. So FPVSlacker also finishes, adds 4 points to his day. And here's what the race day stands like as we go into round 2 of heat number 5. It's Mr. Geek who is walking out to the line right now at 36, FPV Maverick at 30, FPV 328, and a two-way tie at 4th, 22 points for both Smock and AK Sumner.